What's up, everybody? Glasses Senpai here. I'm gonna be out for a little while, so I thought I'd make up for it and just make the short little video. Just something interesting, just a question I found myself asking. I was like, you know what? While I'm commissioned to do this piece, it made me really think about chibis and stuff. Like, where did chibis come from? Because it made me think, well, Moe had an origin, so chibi must have an origin as well. So I decided to take a quick little dig around the internet. Everything from your good old Wikipedia to like Anime's News Network and to websites you have probably never even heard of. Yeah, they were interesting. Anywho, first off, I'd probably like to go off with the definition of what chibi actually means, because I know some of you guys, you have an idea of what chibi means. I mean, you're looking at a perfect example of it right now, but chibi is pretty much slang in Japanese for a short or a small person. Now, this is usually, like, it's most of the time described to, like, it's used to describe, like, very young children. Say like toddlers around 3 to 4 years old. So yeah, they're really small, so that's usually what it's used for. But then anime was like, hold up, we can use this. And I will tell you this, the origin might make you be like, seriously? Just like the last video. It comes from Sailor Moon. Seriously. Again, I'm not even kidding you. I looked this stuff up and repeatedly it's like, oh, it comes from Sailor Moon, and I'm like, no, it can't be it. So I checked another article. They're like, oh yeah, it's Sailor Moon. I'm like, seriously? Anywho, yeah, in all seriousness, it originated from Sailor Moon. From every single article I have looked through, everything, single form as well. But you might be wondering, okay, so what character is it now from Sailor Moon? Well, I'll be glad to tell you it is from Chibi Usa. Properly, I believe it's Chibi Usagi, you know, little rabbit. Anywho, yeah, so very interesting. I also have found out that it was also introduced in the 1980s animes, particularly in Dragon Ball and the SD Gundam series. And I looked into that as well. Apparently, from what I found out in that series, or from that article discussing the use of chibi in those series, was that, well, the writers or the storyboarders, I can't remember who exactly it was. I think it was more of the people animating it. They're having a really hard time like making the right facial expression for the characters, because like we can't make it realistic because it just looks off. It just doesn't look right, and I can attest to that. When you try to make a funny face in real life, it tends to look a little bit creepy rather than cute. More times than not, from what I've seen from my very interesting group of friends. Anywho, so yeah, it was essentially just a way of saving time, money, and also just making things just look a little bit better as far as the animation goes. So I just found that really interesting that they actually just used it as kind of a cheat sheet, like a cheatish kind of shortcut, if you will. But they ended up making something really big, because chibi is a ginormous, I don't know, sub-art, I guess I'll call it. Because you can find it all over DeviantArt. I'm even part of a group that is completely dedicated to the drawing of chibis. So yeah. And now you might say, whoa, whoa, whoa. SD Gundam and Dragon Ball came out in the 1980s. You're correct. Before, a little bit before Sailor Moon, I believe, or at least some of them. But yeah, you're completely correct on that. You got me there. But it was Sailor Moon that actually really popularized the usage of chibi, because people were like, "Oh, look at Chibi Usa, it's so cute and crap." So then people started using the term to describe smaller characters in anime more often, and the creators were like, "Oh, people are getting used to this. They like this." So the creators like, "We'll throw this in." And well, long story short, you look at a lot of comedy-based anime these days, and yeah, they'll have chibis in them. I cannot think of a single somewhat, like, even just the most serious of shows that just drop a funny little punchline, like Ray Zero. It's pretty serious, but it has its humorous points, and it uses chibis, even just for a little bit. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure if the comedy genre in anime would really be the same if we didn't have the chibi art style. Overall, I found it just super interesting. And if you guys are wondering who I am drawing, for those of you who do not know, I am drawing sorry, I'm gonna butcher this. It's Ika Muzume, I believe. At first, when I was drawing this for my friend, I was like, "You want me to draw a daughter?" Because he just said, "I want you to draw Muzume," which is pretty much, if I know my Japanese correctly, it means daughter in Japanese. So I was like, "Okay," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Oh, I meant Ika Muzume," and I was like, "Ah, okay, cool." Anywho, so that's who I'm drawing. If you guys don't know, I haven't watched the show either, so I'm in the same boat as you guys. Maybe I'll get around to watching this. It looks like it'd be a pretty cool show to watch. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little banter on these origins of just this anime-related topics. If you guys have any other ideas or any other things you'd like me to discuss, like any other origins, like, I don't know, the origin of a tsundere, or I don't know, just any kind of anime-related topics that you think would actually be pretty cool to chat about, just leave it down in the comments below. It'll give me an easier time with making these videos, because I actually really do enjoy making these types of videos, because I get surprised by some of these facts. But yeah, overall, once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll go ahead and put this marker down for you guys. I know I'm not done. I'm just being respectful. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like down below. And if you want to see more of this content, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down below, so you can get more of this awesome anime drawing chibi fantasticness that is Glasses Senpai. I will see you guys in the next video. This is Glasses Senpai, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.